going on, guys? So I'm here for another build video on the 914. This video is going to be a little bit different because we're not actually going to be working on this car itself. I picked up a parts car last night for a transmission. I don't know if I told you guys this, but currently the engine in the Porsche is hooked up to the transmission via an adapter plate, and I'm planning on taking the transmission from this Subaru here, converting it to front wheel drive and running this. So for this start of the video, someone's coming to pick up the rest of this car. It actually runs really well, but has no title. But someone's planning on picking up this car tonight, so I'm gonna pull the tranny out of it and then we're gonna convert it to front wheel drive. So yeah, let's get started. I'm not really gonna show me pulling the transmission, but it's pretty simple. Just all the bolts around the the bell housing, and then I'll have to pull a shifter off, which is already mostly taken apart, and drive shaft. Might have to take some exhaust off to move it around and stuff, but that's mostly it, and a training mount. So I'm gonna get this pulled. Alright guys, so it's actually a couple days later from that first clip where I said I was pulling the transmission. I got it out that day, but I've just been real busy with school and everything since then. But here's that transmission all out of the car, nice and dirty. So this is just a standard old Subaru 5-speed. Nothing really special about it. It's got the stubs on there, which, I mean, doesn't really make a difference. Throwout bearing looks good. It's nice and dirty though. Let me show you guys the clutch. It's actually an XD Stage 1, which is nice, because that means I won't be having to buy a clutch, because this is in good condition. It's almost brand new, actually. You can see there's a lot of depth on there before the rivets. It'll focus. Yeah. And then there's the pressure plate. Also brand new, XD. Let's see. So I'm just going to clean this guy up with some engine degreaser, and then we'll start converting it to front wheel drive. Okay guys, so I thought I'd show you guys the conversion kit real quick while this is still cleaning up. It just consists of two parts. This is just a back off plate, because this, basically we're going to remove all these bolts around here, and this whole front cover piece is going to come off. The entire center diff is going to come out of there. This is what replaces the center diff. So it's just got splines on either side, and basically this just locks it and sends all the torque to just these front two drive axles. And then this blocks it off, and you just seal it up with some silicone. This is a used kit, by the way, that's why it has that on there. And it has that hole in there to have the shifter pass through. So I'm going to finish cleaning this up, unbolt this, get that center diff out of there, and bolt it all together. There it is. Just spilling oil all over the place. Sweet. So I missed this recording for a second, but this and this shaft just slipped right out. There's a nut back here that I have to loosen, and basically when I take that nut off, that's where this sleeve is going to go on, and the nut's going to go back on after it, and then I can put it back together, and these actually stay out of it because that's the center differential, which I won't be needing anymore. So guys, I just managed to get this nut loose. It's hard to tell because it's a little dark in there. But that nut is loose. In order to get that loose, I had to build these little guys that go onto the studs, or the stubs rather, and basically it just has this rod going through the hole in the stub, and then just that's just square stock welded together. And I had to make one for both sides, but that is loose now, so I can continue taking this guy off like that. So there's that nut. There's that shaft. And then, if I can find it, there it is. This guy goes right in here. Wait, no. Have to remove this shaft as well. Forgot about that. So this gotta fit it on the splines in there. There we go. So there's that adapter sleeve in there. I'm gonna take these washers, throw those back on there. Oh, you know what? That's not gonna fit with the washers. Let's just go with one washer. And then I can take that nut and throw it right back on. And I can use these tools to tighten it down as well as loosen it. So I'll just have to tighten that guy down and then start reassembling it and throw that back cover on here. So that shaft is all tightened down in there. Put some Loctite on it as well to make sure it doesn't fall off. So now I just got to throw this plate on there. So I'm going to goop the back side of that up with a bunch of this just RTV silicone, and then throw it on and tighten all these bolts up. So guys, here's the transmission with the backing plate all finished up on there. I actually had to go buy new hardware. These bolts, when they pass through here, I'll show you. See that? So see how there's about that much space? You know, pretty good amount of space. Well, this plate is pretty thin, so these, when tightened all the way down, still stuck out. So I had to go buy new hardware. Those are just M10 by 1.25 bolts. And then I sealed it up again with RTV. So I'm just letting it dry. But yeah, that's how you convert a Subaru transmission to front-wheel drive. It's pretty simple if you've got all the parts. I'm working on getting a new welder, some tubing bender, that sort of stuff, so I can get that mounted in here. And I'm currently working on pulling the factory tranny out, have the exhaust off and the bumper off and stuff, just to make it a little bit easier. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. I know this was a quick one, but I thought I'd get it out to you. I'm really trying to find, a new welder and stuff, so it's making it a little bit tough to get videos out since that's what I want to do next. I have a bunch of cosmetic stuff I can do here soon. Those are fender flares. But I don't want to do those until all the mechanical stuff is done, especially leaning over this engine bay all the time. I don't want a big fat fender flare that I can crack by laying on it or something. I want it pretty much set up and ready to go when I start putting that stuff on. But thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you liked what you see. Let me know if you have any questions or comments down in the comment section below. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.